The name is Law Nation. I got my brother from the same mother, the Empire. They say the Empire never sleeps. Come on.
You ain't lying, baby.
It's the room filled all the way up, be sure. And I mean just that, be sure to hit that like, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to Sports Talk and Beyond. That's even the ice wall, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Come on. Yo. They really say ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a twin maker groove to add into it? Come on. Hey. Ho.
Hey. Yo.
Come on.
Hey. Hey.
What's good?
Yo.
Shout out to you and you and you. What's good with you? The Twin Maker. We're live on the Nation, brought to you by Law Nation Sports and Twin Maker. Come on, baby. Three Jasper Rock.
Hey, straight out the rock, baby. What it do, man?
Three
How y'all
Jasper
doing?
Rock,
This
man.
wonderful Tuesday, baby. We live and direct with the one and only Law Nation, man.
Yo.
How you feeling, man? How you doing?
Man,
You know
all
what I'm
is
saying?
well, man. Shout out to you. Been a minute since we
Mhm.
talked this football gang. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
And
for sure.
shout out to New Media. You know, shout out to them. I see y'all in the chat. Shout out to your press. Appreciate you. Rich, appreciate you. Shout out to everybody, man. So you willing to agree right now, right?
Agree on what?
Cowboys got a better roster right now. You know, you willing to agree with that, right? You know?
Man, no. Y'all ain't got no better roster than us.
Wait
You know what
a
I'm
minute.
saying?
Hold on, no. Hold on a minute. What you trying to say?
You must be out
Hey,
your
last
goddamn mind.
last time I checked, we still got more top 100 players on our team than y'all got. You know what I'm saying?
Because y'all made it a little bit further than us, man, and they don't hate the 49ers like they hate on my Cowboys, you know.
I mean, y'all be asking for it, man. Y'all
Man,
be
come on,
welcome
man.
the attention, man. Y'all be doing, seances trying to bring in all that doggone entertainment and negativity, you know what I'm saying?
Get out of here, man. We ain't been asking for it. We just been doing our thing. And then all of a sudden, y'all come around here talking about you got the best quarterback, Brock Purdy, better than Dak. And we just sitting there chilling like, oh, okay. Because he beat him in the playoff and Jimmy Garoppolo was better than Dak because he beat him in the playoff. Like, nah, that ain't the case nor the scenario. And now we got another quarterback that used to be on the 49ers, man. And
Hey, man, listen,
Can
you don't know how.
Can you
Look,
tell me his name? Come on, man.
hey, bro, when I say I was salty, man, I would look a whole big old a bottle of Lawry's, boy. I was like, ain't no way. You could have gave him to any team in the United States of America, man. How you gonna send him down there to Dallas? You know what I'm saying? You gonna send my boy down there to Dallas. But man, before I get to talk about my boys, you know me, I ain't been on. Look, the boy ain't been on in a minute, man. Big up to everybody in the chat, man. What up to my boy Scorpio?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Big ups to all you guys in there. Shout out to you guys, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, sub to the channel. You know, I ain't seen you, you're wonderful individuals in a minute, but man, look, it's that time, man. It's time to get it on.
Oh yeah,
it's time to get it popping. You know what I'm
indeed.
saying?
So I got my list, and then I got your list pulled up. But before we go into any more conversations, I got my guy Jason Jesus. I'm about to say Jason Jesus, but it's Jason Jesus. Odds of land. He said odds of land coming back, and there's Isaiah Land. I heard that from a bird that told me that, and I appreciate you, my guy, for the $10 super chat.
Let's go, man! Let's go!
I heard that you guys had Isaiah Land on your radar too.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Yeah.
The whole thing about this is people don't know. There's only 17 spots, though. You know what I'm saying? So there's some people we like the waiver wires going crazy. You know, the people that being released going crazy. You're trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Then the injuries kind of make it so difficult to predict who you're
Right.
trying to get on your roster. You know what I'm saying? To keep. And so, man, I think we got some good guys that we want to keep already.
Right.
And I'm not sure. It's so hard just trying to keep up with what we about to do with our team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not that privy to that type of information like you are. It's about what we can bring in from another team. So, man, I'm sitting here looking, man.
Oh, okay. You still looking? Y'all need to pay.
We still dealing with Bosa, man.
Y'all still dealing with Bosa. So Bosa sitting here like, man, he maybe got that flab fat going on, man, without being in training camp and working with the boys over there in Niner country. He may be fat right about now. Belly
Come
Bosa.
on, man.
Put in the chat.
Hey, you know.
Belly Bosa, dog. Put Belly Bosa in the chat.
Hey, man, you know good when Nick Bosa got that
Nah,
that six-pack going on, man. That dude abs is phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? He's looking wonderful right now.
Billy Bosa, man, he gonna be out of shape, man, come week 1. Yes, indeed. Bosa fat.
Hey, man, Bosa. Hey, look, you know what's fat though? That dude got doggone bank account. That was fat right now. That doggone bank account out here. Look, it's anticipating.
Not now.
Anticipating a big boom. You know what I'm saying?
Not now. I see somebody in the chat says, "Is the beard real?" So can you give them a beard tip of the day before we get a chance to get this show on the way? You know, pull it. You know, split it. You know, well, pause.
You know what I'm saying? See the rope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know why I even got the chain on. I gotta get one longer because
mine's real too. You can't pull this off. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. I see a lot of people saying Belly Bosa in the chat. So
I know, man. With that look, that's gonna go viral. Belly Bosa out here.
You know, you think there'll be the out trending topic of this particular week?
Well, I heard through the grapevine that possibly Tuesday. Well, today's Tuesday.
And
you gotta get all your financials in order.
Right.
And one of the big things is like, dude, we got such a big cap number like that. It's hard to kind of bring in certain pieces back if you don't know what Nick Bosa is going to do. So, man, this is going to be very, very big news, especially when we in single digits before the doggone season start. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, we need you in the bay. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. Time is, well, I ain't gonna say time. Well, time is money, but also, man, time is camaraderie, time is chemistry, time is getting a new DC and got to get acclimated with him, man. So, hey, Nicholas, John, Bosa, come on over. You know what I'm saying?
He said the whole man's name. All right, so let me let the people know who all on my Cowboys. And first and foremost, Dak Prescott, he QB1, Cooper Rush, Trey Lance.
I can't believe this,
Trade day.
Golly, man.
Look, just last year around this time, we was talking about who better, Dak or Trey. You know what I'm saying? And you were saying the upside with Trey. But now he's over here with the real killers over here, man. Come on, man. Let's go, baby.
Oh, man. Hey, listen, I'm still kind of hurt. I can't even lie to y'all. I'm still kind of salty, man. It's gonna take a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Are you like saltine the cracker, or what kind of salt are you? Are you the pink salt? What kind of salt are you, dog?
I'm salty, but I got a quick question for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know how we like to freestyle a little bit. What are the best crackers out there? Put in the chat. What is the best cracker out there? You know what I'm saying? You got the
I'm
saltines,
going with the club cracker, dog.
The club. You got the Ritz, you know what I'm saying? I need to see it. Hey, what's your best cracker, man? If you got a nice bowl.
That club cracker,
and a
slice of cheese, dog, you know.
Oh, God, we see the Ritz out here going crazy.
Oh, man, the Ritz, all right, you get tired of eating them, man. You know what I'm saying?
They go to the club, okay?
Get to the club. Tev in the club with me, dog. Come on. Somebody said Triscuit. That's Matt. Well, I ain't going to grab too hard at the Triscuit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a Triscuit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh yeah, the club. Hey, the club taking over.
The club clearing it out,
baby. Yeah. Tear the club up.
Tear the club up at Townhouse. I need to try some townhouses, man. I don't know Keeblers.
Hey, my boy Derek says Wheatons. Remember on that episode of Family Guy?
Yeah.
Hey, what was that when he was like
Ritz? The Ritz crackers, baby. Hey, rinse in the slice of cheese too. You know what I'm saying? Look. Let me tell you how when we were really doing struggle times, dog. You get some Ritz crackers or
For
club, and you know that or saltine. It don't matter. All three of them.
For sure.
With some noodles, dog. Some Roman noodles, dog. That Roman noodles.
that chicken, baby. That chicken pack, you know what I'm saying?
Chicken broth, man. Shoot, put it in the water, shoot. That doggone cracker get the floating shoe. It causes all type of bad stuff for you, but shoot, we'll still be like it.
Hey, you know what happened when you get older? You get a couple more dollars than what you used to have growing up or in college, right? You go to the store and buy them cubes of chicken flavor, the bouillon cubes. Y'all ever bought the piece of chicken bouillon cubes and throw them inside the got doggone noodles, boy? Get an extra got doggone flavor.
Now, how did we get on this subject line, though?
Hey, I'm just saying, it's somebody in that chat understand the struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? You get,
yes,
you get that nice bowl. You know what I'm saying? I got a real country one day. I threw some cheese in there, joker threw a little of that all base seasoning. A little bit. No, hey, y'all ain't real. They gonna get back on that, man.
All right. So who's your three? Let me see if I can find your three quarterbacks or your two quarterbacks. Man, the list, man, you got to have. Shoot, man, you gave me some doggone. So Brock Purdy.
Yes,
Sam
sir.
Darnold,
and Brandon
Allen. So break it down because here's my analysis on everything. I talked to a plethora of people who live in San Fran in the Bay Area. They went out there to practice. They said, according to reports, that Trey Lance had the strongest arm out of Brandon Allen, Sam Darnold, and Brock Purdy. So where did Trey I'm just messing with you. Now, you know I'm going to mess with you. So where did Trey set in with all three of those quarterbacks?
Man, well, first and foremost, Brock had the resume. As long as he played.
You going to keep it 100 or you going to bullsugar this thing? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, listen here. Trey was 6'4", 225 pounds, tatted up. You know what I'm saying? He just was a little bit.
He didn't fit the Bay Area mold. That brother walk in the building, they was like, grab your purse, hide your wallet, hide your kids, hide your keys type of thing. But break it down, break it out.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. Because look, we follow on everything. You know what I'm saying? They're like y'all follow the Cowboys. Hey, we even had some of the beat writers who was kind of skeptical of Trey because he was such a raw prospect. They were saying, hey, man, he looking the best. They even said he beat out Sam Darnold. And so he had some inconsistencies in his game, which is to be noted. Okay, he only had like 400 career passing attempts. And these other guys have had over 1,400 passing attempts. But for somebody to have that gap, that disparity, and to be at the same level or playing a little bit better, to me, you would think they would hedge their bets and stick with the individual who got the upside. But unfortunately, when you got the team guys who really have ingratiated themselves with Brock Purdy, the day that Sam Darnold was signed over in San Francisco, he was already at the Warriors game with Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold, CMC, and Greg Kittle. So he was already in the club. You know what I'm saying? The good boys already took Sam Darnold and say, come here. And Sam Darnold already had a relationship with Christian McCaffrey too as well. So when those guys are already hanging out as groups of individuals, and you had a guy by the name of Chris Sims say, he said, Sam Darnold's gonna be the number 2 quarterback. This is all before OTA,
before the competition happened.
Before the competition even happened. And Trey Lance said, I just want a chance to compete. But if they have already put in play that you're gonna be the number 3 quarterback, and there's really not a competition, hey man, what can you do? The odds are against you. You know what I'm saying? The deck is stacked against you. So Trey said, man, get me up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, let me take y'all down memory lane. You know, a lot of people will not understand this, but let me know if you do. There's a certain image that you have to uphold around here. There's a certain walk that you got to maintain around here. And if it goes against 32 billionaires with a B, they kind of soft it a little bit. That's why, you know, there was a time and a chance that there was a certain quarterback for the Carolina Panthers that the owner told him, don't you get no more tattoos. Don't you get no more tattoos. Don't get no tattoos, right? That slipped under a lot of people. There's another quarterback that plays for a team. They got the roof that can extract and come together and extract and come together. And sometimes it'd be 108 degrees, but he's like me.
Woo.
He be wearing hoodies and long length stuff. And he plays for a team with silver and blue. And you ever notice you can't get him to not wear those sleeves. So there's going to be another quarterback that's over here in Cowboys land that what they going to do is there's a certain image that we got to uphold around here, and we don't like certain things that's on arms because we want to make sure that things fit in a certain kind of way. Watch.
For sure.
That's just how it goes. So instead of letting the sleeves and the shit and all the tattoos that could be not appeasing to those sponsors in certain higher places, you're going to see sleeves. And the Cowboys already know how to micromanage and handle that over here. And that's just where it is. They don't want certain people to be tatted up in the NFL. And that's just what it is. And when you out there in California, you already know how it is over there. So it is what it is. Yeah, Bear, True 4, he says, come on, Law. Dak said he likes sleeves in 108-degree weather.
Okay.
I got to read. You see, certain people don't talk to certain people and talk about and hear certain things, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but it is what it is, though.
Hey, look, you ain't tell me Dak out there sweating, boy. He like, man, listen here.
Look. At least he got matching clothes, unlike Carson's. But I feel you with that. You know, Carson Wentz got all of the coats. He got the Colts shirt on. He got the Eagles helmet, and he got the Washington Commanders shorts or something like that on the picture that's floating around here. But it is what it is. So, with that being said and understood that it keeps going on and on, let's talk about your particular fullbacks. You got, halfbacks.
For sure.
You got CMC. You got, who's
TDP, man. He kept coming out of LSU. This is his second year. His name is Ty Davis Price. We have Elijah Mitchell and JP Mason. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of young guys out here, and with the last guy being Kyle Juszczyk. So, I mean, our halfback room is pretty good, I believe. I think we have the top, maybe we're the top three. I think we have the top three when it comes to the running back room. We got excellent individuals everywhere, man. So I think it's looking good.
Who JP Mason?
So JP Mason was an undrafted individual that came out last year, man, but he was our fourth quarter runner at the end of games. He's real strong. He got a nice little his running style reminds you of Marshawn Lynch. He get in between those tackles, man. He run that lead. He can run with power. His shoulders stay low, and he got a good. Remember how your boy Emmitt Smith back in the day? He had that what they call it, that leg drive. You know, even when he's been tackled, he can keep on just driving his legs. You know, and so that's what JP Mason is. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For sure.
So with that being said, y'all went with 4 halfbacks and then 1 fullback, and that's Kyle Juszczyk. So that's 5 altogether. Five on it. So you think that you guys are going to be a run first team, right?
Yeah, man. That's in the DNA of Kyle Shanahan, man, and his system. You know, it's always run first. I believe we got a lot of weapons on the outside that we don't use as much as we should, but I think he's gun-ho on his system. Run the ball, play action. Run the ball, play action. Run the ball, bootleg. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And I guess since we have seen success, running the ball gives you an opportunity to not only, time of possession, but Kyle thinks about the defense. He doesn't want the defense in on for a long period of time. And so he thinks that if I matriculate myself down the field, not at a very quick place, not very big explosive plays, allow my defense to rest up. They can be fresher during their snaps. And also there's a sense of physicality that we bring when we also play that way.
No doubt. So the Cowboys, and then I'm gonna give you my analysis on the Cowboys. They went with Tony Pollard, Deuce Vaughn, Rico Dido, and Hunter Luepke. So we went with the 4 running back options. We ordering 4 running backs, and it's going to be 70% still of the old scheme that we ran, as far as plays. 30% of West Coast, so it's 70-30 split according to the Tex Coast offense. So we're going to be still running the rock and still throwing the ball, but we do have finesse. But we got one guy by the name of Hunter Lupke that is a clone.
42?
No,
What number is he?
43.
43. Okay, I'm in trying to skill set.
Yeah, but 42 look nice too, but I hope 42 don't be 42. They might change his number around. But 43, remember that dude, Hunter. He's like the if Kyle Juszczyk had a twin, you know what I'm saying? It would be him, but younger. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So pay attention to that. We got Bear 24. He says, twin, who y'all cut? Who you want to get back on the practice squad? Who you got rid of that you still want to stay with the Niners?
Man, so there's a DB by the name of Jameson. He played very, very well for the squad, man. And he was our kick returner. Mm-hmm. He did an excellent job, but unfortunately,
Jameson Crowder?
Not Jameson Crowder. His name is let me get his first name properly. What is his first name? Y'all forgive me about that. But I had that doggone. Where that sheet at? But yeah, his first name is My bad, fellas.
And for those who ask who's going to be wearing 1 now, Brandon Aubrey is the guy that wore 1 when, Kelvin Joseph was out there with the 1. So,
all right, I got you.
Brandon Aubrey might say, I want to hold on to this, but that 1 number looked too good for a kicker to me. You know what I'm saying? But keep going.
All right, so the guy by the name of Deshaun Jameson, he was a cornerback, man. He came in, he played very well. He played in the slot corner, and he also did some kick return and punt return for us because we had 2 of our guys get injured. So people may know Ray McLeod. He was our last year. He was our punt returner. He got hurt. And then Danny Gray, first play of the game, second game, bam, broke his collarbone. So he got hurt. And so he went back there, man, did a very good job. And another guy by the name of Jack Colito, he was a tight end / fullback, similar to how your boy Limke was. He played well, too. I thought he was going to get an opportunity to play. But unfortunately, I mean, when you got this, the problem that we have having a really good roster, you guys can attest to this. You got to cut some guys that you actually really like, or waive them and hope nobody pick them up off the waiver wire. Like, you got to pray, like, please, leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? And nobody pick him up off the waiver wire. So him. And the last guy that I liked, honestly, was a guy by the name Marcelino McCrary Ball. He was one of our linebackers, but we have a very deep linebacker room, and he got waived as well.
Yeah, so they told me to pay attention to your linebacker room. But when I'm just looking at this from a glance, right, we just looking at the cut day and as it relates to your philosophy from the 49ers juxtaposed to ours. And all what yours is speaking of is clear physicality.
For sure.
It's clear physicality because y'all got pretty much 5 running backs and 4 tight ends. So you got Kittles, you got Braden Willis. Was that Bruce Willis' cousin? You know what I'm saying?
Braden Willis, yeah, Ross, he's our rookie.
You got Ross
Dwelly.
How you say that?
Ross Dwelly.
Dwelly,
Dwelly. Yeah, Dwelly.
And then you got Charlie, man.
Charlie Warner.
Let me see me zooming in, man. You got the world's smallest fun over here, man. Warmer.
Oh, you talking about Warner?
Charlie, whatever his name is, Warner. Yeah. He just spell it all jacked up. You know, all them extra O's and E's. Dog, that's not how you spell Warner, you know.
For sure.
All right, so that speaks physicality. The Cowboys, for those that's coming out here watching, we really appreciate y'all, man. We got Jake Ferguson, Luke Schoonmaker, and Peyton Hendershot. So we go light body with it, juxtaposed to y'all. Y'all got all those. Y'all went 4. So y'all went with an extra wide out there. Talk to me about that, bro.
Well, you know how mainly George Kittle is out there majority of the time. Most of the guys are out there probably just for blocking. They don't really run routes, honestly. Dwelly and Warner are like run blockers. They don't go out there. They don't pass block that well, as you could tell last year in the championship game. My man Warner just whiffed on blocking Hassan Reddick, and he got it took the arm of our quarterback out. You know what I'm saying? So they're not the best pass blockers. It's one of our deficiencies on our team is pass blocking. To be honest with y'all, our pass blocking is not up to par. Our run blocking is very, very good, but our pass blocking is suspect. You know what I'm saying? But we need the athleticism to do the zone scheme that we do run. So that is why we run the ball first. And we use the run instead of the play action, which helps us with guarding against the pass rush. Just a little secret, you know what I'm saying? But just let you know, that's how Kyle Shanahan thinks. And so this is why we got to have the extra tight ends, because we play so physical majority of the time. So when we do need Kittle to go out there and run routes, then we got to substitute in Warner or Ross Dwelly to continue to pick up that blocking, because we can't do it with the 5 that we do have. We need an extra guy to come in there and block.
No doubt, man. And I'm looking at this, and Bear, we're gonna jump to defense once we finish up offense. I'm a defensive guy, and I believe my brother is a defensive guy too. So we'll save the best for last. Or do y'all want us to jump around, and we can do that too? It's up to y'all, man. We can give a little offense again and give a little defense on this breakdown here. But that was my first thought tracks, that we would just do all of the offense and get that out the way, and then we'd jump right into defense. And because especially we got something on the line with defense. We want this defense to be number one if possible, and we both fighting for that spot. And I'm quite sure that my Cowboys will end this season with the number one defense. If y'all agree with me, man, just put that down in the chat, man. Cowboys number one defense. If y'all agree with Twed and them having the number one defense, y'all put that in the chat. You know what I mean? But
for sure.
But let me see what they said over here before I switch over to these wide receivers, man. Yeah, Land got cut. Yeah, 49ers O-line is kind of mid. Yep. What you want to do, wide receivers or O-line first?
Man, let's go with the O-line. Let's give these big hawk models some love.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you right now, man, all y'all got Trent and Aaron Banks. Those y'all too.
So how many did you got? We kept 9.
Y'all kept 9 offensive line. I'm talking about far as
I know the playables, but how many guys did y'all keep on the O line? I'm just trying to see.
We kept 8 basically.
We kept 8. Okay, then.
Let me, if my memory serves me correct. Hold on. Let me double check. His list is not broken down like yours. Let me see if I can get to my O line.
So while you're looking for it, you know that my team, we kind of mid when it comes to the offensive line. We had a guy by the name of Aaron Banks came on and played very well last year as a second-year pro. Spencer Burford was a rookie last year, and he played our right guard, and I think he did a decent job. Yeah. And we have Colton McKissick. He's going to replace the one and only Mike McGlinchey as our right tackle. Now, to a lot of us, we kind of are unsure of what he's going to do over there because it's his first time starting the full season playing right tackle. Oh, man, it's going to be very important, man, that these guys, first and foremost, stay healthy. So we are going with the chemistry setup. These guys have played with each other for the last 3 years. We're hoping that they understand the nuances of the blocking scheme.
Right. And
we're relying on that to kind of help us out when it comes to our offensive line, because we know Trent Williams is who he is, but the right side, if anything, is the side with the question mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be real with you. It's the question mark, And we have a smaller center in Jake Brendel, and hopefully he can maintain his balance, his levels, and keep these big boys from coming in and rushing up the middle on Purdy. And the other guys aren't too good. I'll be honest with y'all. Jalen Moore is so-so. Matt Pryor is all right. Well, Feliciano is so-so. And Nick Zakel is, you know what I mean? So our prayer this year is that we continue to stay healthy on the O-line and not have to rely on some of our guys who are the backups.
So while you were saying that, I was trying to build this up, and I got it on the screen. You have to look at it on the other end of it.
Very game, we are related, man. That is my brother.
Yes, indeed. So I'm looking at this. So you said Trent Williams, Aaron Banks, and then who else? Did you have your pretty much
Jake
resume?
Brendel,
Jake
Spencer
Brendel.
Brayford, and Colton McKivitz are our starting five.
You're starting five. So Jake is your center, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean that looks formidable. That looks like we gonna when we see y'all week 5, if you guys don't establish that run, it's gonna be hell
Mm-hmm.
for y'all, especially on Colton's side. Trent Williams. I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you on that,
Yeah,
but because Trent is that dude, and I like Aaron coming out of college. That's the kid that
yeah,
went to Notre Dame, right?
for sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, 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 yeah. So I know
But
he.
hey, just so you know, best believe George Kittle will be lining up right beside Colton McKivitz. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
man, we're gonna slap him, dog. You know what I'm saying? So we went with eight offensive linemen, and I'm gonna give you guys. See, his list is not as detailed as yours, but you can see it from here. We got Tyron, Tyler, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele. Those are starting five. And when you start thinking of it, Tyron Smith, when healthy, he's just as good as your guy Trent Williams. And I'm willing to bet that he's better when healthy. Nah, fix the face,
Okay.
bro. Okay, yeah, appreciate it. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
listen here. I'm a realist. Right now, I think Trent Williams has taken a little step back
Mm-hmm.
last year and coming to this year. He hopefully he surprises me, but I think his ankle has been giving him trouble the last 2 off seasons. And by the time the end of the year comes, his base is not as strong as it used
It
to be.
used to be.
So I'm a realist, you know what I'm saying? If you want to take a point off of your batting rating when he went from a 99 to 98, I mean, still a
Ah,
dog. You know
come
what I'm
on.
saying? Like, you know what I mean? So,
Hey,
I
man,
mean, hey,
he cheat code, man. He move his leg, do the stanky leg on us and everything, man.
do the
He's
steak
he doing the
leg.
stanky leg on us, man. He's getting over there, man. Like, come on, man. All right. And I just hope Sam Williams not out there because I know he can do the stanky leg on him and getting him jumping off sides. But
For
Parsons
sure.
will be ready for this season. The people that I really like out of here is Awesome Richards. I think Awesome and TJ
Mhm.
Bass, both of those guys, one could be your swing guard, one could be your swing tackle. Both of those boys down inside can do good stuff for us. They've been powerful. They've been great for us. We have reservations on Matt. Well, let's go. He's a guy that maybe you can sit back and say, come on, man. But outside of that,
Come on, man.
come on, man. But outside of that, we looking pretty good with the offensive line. I would say here that far as who is better far as our pass pro versus our run blocking,
Uh-huh. Hello? 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 Hello?
our pass block win rate last year was bottom half of the league, right?
Say that again.
Our pass block win rate was at the bottom
Uh-huh.
half of the league. But I got to put the booty in here. Hear me out.
Okay.
We were 6th in rushing, something like that, 6 or 7 in rushing
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Okay.
Meaning that we didn't even come up with a plan to rush, and we were still top 10 rushing team in the National Football League. So what I'm saying here basically is that the offensive line out of my wide receiver group, my tight end, even the running backs was my biggest reservation. And hear me out, if Tyron Smith can stay healthy, I don't have any problem with this. I think everything will be more fair and balanced now because we won't be throwing the ball a million times. It will be an equal game, whereas we're going to establish the run to open up the pass, and
Mm-hmm.
you will see that our pass blocking win rate will increase. It will be down top 15 or at least top 10, and the team will be better collectively because we won't be throwing the ball all over the places, and you will see, my friend. You will see. You will see how we can rock from here, boy. Yeah.
We shall see. We shall
We
see.
shall soon
Well,
see,
hey,
man.
let's get to the diva positions, man. Hey,
The
before we get to
Divas.
talking about them, y'all already know who we talking about. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all in the chat to tell me who will have the better seasons out of the guys on my squad, and I know y'all gonna say the guys on your squad. But let's be realistic, man. Who do you guys have having a breakout season? We can predict that's CeeDee Lamb is CeeDee Lamb. or Debo is Debo. But who's a sleeper that you guys feel like in y'all wide receiver room that would have a nice breakout season that would propel you guys to a better place? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I got somebody that. Yeah. Troy said Dudley. All of these guys love to run block it back to the offensive line. Yeah. It's all run blocking. I don't have any reservation on it. It's just our pass blocking scheme that we had last year was terrible. So I want to tell you right now, my sleeper cell.
Who he is? Who he be?
And he can do everything Brandon Ayuk can do. And I'm not even talking about Brandon Cooks because he's already superior above Brandon Ayuk. Shout out to Brandon Ayuk. I'm not putting no hate on the brother. I want to see if the chat gonna know his name.
Okay, now in the chat, I see a whole bunch of Tolbert. In the chat, I see a lot of Tolbert going on. I see Coyote say Tolbert. I see Gary say, hold on.
They didn't understand what you said. You said sleeper.
I see Fiocco. I said sleeper. You know what I'm saying?
You said sleeper.
We got all as well say Gallup.
Nobody said his name yet. Somebody said his name. Somebody said his name. Come on. I see two people said his name.
I see Tolbert says Paul. Is it the Gallup, Tolbert? Gallup,
his
Tolbert,
name,
Deuce?
write this down, is Cavante Turpin.
The little dude.
He can do everything Ayuk can do.
Man, Ayuk runs up on he lined up on the numbers. Turpin ain't never lined up on the numbers, bro. He never lined up as an X.
He can do everything. Now, you talking about X. You know good and well y'all keep on putting doggone Debo out there on the X. Y'all slide.
X or Y. He ain't doing neither one of that. He ain't doing neither one. That little boy running the X or Y.
Turp that dude. Turp that dude.
Bro.
Come on. Look, man, we had a guy that had some Crayolas last year drawing up plays. And look, hey, you saw the playoff game, Cowboys versus Niners, right?
I saw a good game by y'all. Y'all played wonderful.
Hold on. Did you saw that little hitch route? You saw the little hitch route at the end they put Turpin on. He caught it. y'all smashed him, but he caught it. He didn't drop it. Turpin played bigger than his size. It's just that, the Cowboys didn't utilize him last year. Watch. He's going to be the sleeper. Y'all said sleeper. Y'all didn't say a proven.
Yeah, I said sleeper.
It's already proven that CeeDee Lamb is going to eat. It's already proven that he's going to eat.
Is he slot? Is he a slot wide receiver?
Well, in TCU, they line him up everywhere. But primarily for this
I'm talking about level. In the NFL, God dog it. That joker ain't lined up everywhere. Look, this is the National Football League, God dog it. Today's cut day. You see how many good players that was playing the NCAA just a year ago who gonna be somewhere, you know what I'm saying, dropping off your Uber Eats to you tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be dropping out that Uber Eats to you tomorrow, man.
Uber Eats, hey, Uber Eats go hard, man. Shout out to Uber Eats, man. We looking for a new food sponsor, man. So y'all hook a brother up, or we might hit up DoorDash. But you're right. So what I'm saying is the end around, the reverse sweeps, line them up in the backfield as a running back. Although he's 150 pounds, he can do all of that. He's small. I don't know how big Turpin is, y'all.
Hey man, look, Trent Williams can carry him on his back and still be a top 5 offensive lineman in the league.
If Trent Williams, although he's on the offensive side, if Trent Williams ever bump into him.
Yes, Gary, that's my brother, man. We are brothers.
Yes, indeed. All right, so realistically, let me just break down my wide receivers, man. And I think that this wide receiver core, kudos and credence to the Jones family, man, for going out there doing this. So we got number 1, Lamb, 2, Cooks, 3, Gallup, 4, Tolbert, 5, Turpin. And then 6, we went with 6 wideouts. Jalen Brooks, he's a guy that's going to be a special team ace for us. He plays to the echoes of the whistle. He's sneaky good. I don't know if he's going to keep 83, but he wore 83 during the offseason. So he's a wiry frame guy, more of like the build of a young Keyshawn Johnson back in the days. But he catches everything. But I don't foresee him seeing the field. But he was good enough to get Simi Fehoko off the field, right? So Jalen Brooks is a guy that could be that sleeper cell too. But I'm giving it to Kavontae Turpin. I see Turpin, big bright futures for him. And far as wide receivers, man, I got to say this to you, bro. I love you, man. I love you, dog. But here's the thing. We a class above you now in wide receiver room, man. We ahead of you now, dog. We ahead of you. That's all I'm gonna say. So break down your wide receivers. You got people sweating their eyes.
But listen here, man.
Break it out.
That's all you guys know, man. First and foremost, we got the one and only, one of the best route runners in the National Football League. We got Brandon Ayuk. Big ups to my boy BA, number 11. He finna find a touchdown or end zone somewhere near the future, man. Then we got the one and only. Y'all already know who he is. Number 19 Problems. Y'all done seen him. The last 2 playoffs. Y'all know what he
didn't do much last year, though. He didn't do much last year.
Hey,
he didn't do much last year. Hold on. He didn't do much.
Sometimes just need to be a decoy.
He didn't do much last year.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody just need to be a decoy.
Hey, you caught an illegal pass down the field with George Kittle. That's the only way. Illegally, y'all move that ball. Illegally. But go ahead.
Across the middle, you know what I'm saying? So we got Brandon Ayuk. Y'all, the people who watch film that's in the chat, you know what Juwan went. 3rd and 1 is what we call them in the Bay. 3rd and 1 on 3rd down when you need somebody to catch the ball who has sure hands. My boy Juwan Jennings, he's number 3. And not only is he sure-handed, the boy can block like none other. See, the difference between you and us, so we got guys out there that can block. And not can they block, they enjoy blocking. They love it. You know what I'm saying? When they go out there and they meet a man chest to chest and they, you know what I'm saying? They grip them up, you know, we put them on their back. You see what I'm saying? And so we got him. And then we got this rookie out of Michigan by the name of Ronnie Bell. Yeah, for those who do not know, who led this preseason in Yak. Now, y'all already know we the Yak Kings over here with the Brandon Ayuk, the Debo Samuels, the Christian McCaffrey, the George Kittles. We just picked up the guy who was the number 1 Yak bro in the entire league during this preseason in Ronnie Bell. So, ring my bell. Ring my bell. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
that's what we gonna do to him. We're gonna hit him with week 5. Week 5. Tell him come across that yak. Tell him we got a guy that gonna put that all the way to his back. You come on. Tell him come across that middle. Tell him come across the middle.
Listen here. He gonna come across the middle like Kittle in the playoffs, and he gonna go all the way down the field and score a touchdown on y'all.
They're supposed to throw a flag, but see the conspiracy theorists, man, they wanted the Niners to win in that game, so that's why they swallowed the whistle, swallowed the flag. Come on, man. George Kittle they should have known when Gallimore was running down the field, man. Come on. Go ahead. Talk about Ray and them. Talk about Ray and Gray and them. Go ahead.
We got Ray McLeod, man, who was a Swiss Army knife for our team. He played 4th, sometimes 3rd wide receiver. He also caught a couple passes. He ran the ball in for like a 70-yard rushing touchdown. He was kick returning, punt returning as well. Unfortunately, he's hurt right now alongside Danny Gray too. But those are our other guys who are playing, the wide receiver position. But Danny Gray's fast, y'all already know. But this offseason, his route running had got a lot better. And he's learning how to control his speed, meaning that he can run fast, but not only on the go route. He's learning how to run, fast throughout all of his routes, on his route tree. So he really needed to learn how to do that in in this level. So
he is.
Those are our guys.
He's a 4.39 guy. Danny Gray is one of ours. SMU kid, and we wish nothing but the best for him. We got a chance to get a inside plug with Danny Gray and I need for him to be there to at least week 5 so we can get something going. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's out for 4 to 8 weeks, man. So hopefully
he ain't gonna be there week 5 then.
You know what I'm saying? He might, but he'll be just
man. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be playing clothes. You know what I'm saying? We need to pick up the Danny Gray.
Shout out to him and his agent, man. But real talk. His agent is real cool dude, man, and he take real good care of us out here in Dallas. So I know for sure he'll do the same if we get out there in Cali. So shout out to Danny Gray. We rooting for you to come on back, get on the good foot, and holler at your boy when such. All right, so we went over all of the offensive guys, right? And I'm gonna look over this again by you guys going with 5 running backs basically and 4 tight ends that do streams like we bring in physicality.
For sure.
Yeah, we bring in physicality. That's what the Niners are gonna bring. Look, so like you said,
Pound Town. Shout out to 6 Real.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to 6 Real.
You can't say the rest, but it's Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we can match that energy. We're gonna make sure we can go pound for pound. And make sure we ain't like Charleston White. No, Charleston White this weekend. That joker was, you said his eye got straight.
No, look, hey, Charleston White had Brendan Renner sitting on his lap. That dude glass eye started moving, boy. I said, what in the world? I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus help me, Christ. That dude, his glass eye moved. I said, golly, she got magic, boy.
You got magic.
I said, Lord help me.
Take me to the king.
Hey, that man, Charles said, wait a minute, bro.
Charles was like, wait a minute.
He like, look, both of them out there like this, boy.
Charleston White, baby, for president.
Big up Charles, boy.
Charles was like, man. Charles know what's going on, dog.
What this bitch Brittany running off of?
Hey, listen, bro.
Here you go.
Hey, that microphone was right here in front of Charles, boy.
Yeah.
Charles, I got it on the screen right now. Charles.
Yo, man.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, Charles.
He said, oh, Lord, whoa. Wait.
Stop, thief! Come back, thief!
That dog.
That man, I started moving, boy. He said, boy.
Hey, that dog on Charles.
Hey, boy.
Charlton did. Hey, man. Hey, Charlton was doing the inverse. This is what Charlton was saying right here, Twin. This is what he was saying, literally.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Hey, that man said he wouldn't trip overtime, boy. He said, look, just give me one shot. I'm telling you, that glass eye started percolating, boy. That glass eye woke up.
Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my gosh. Charleston, man, how you feel?
All I ask.
Oh, my gosh, man.
That man, look, hey, that boy, he was the happiest man in the world. He was like, wait a minute.
He was like, wait a minute. And then she gave him the consolation prize. Pour water all over him. I said, come on, man.
Come on, man. Come on, look.
Man.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right, man. That's another Charleston, man. And shout out to Brittany. She a JSU fan and a Cowboy fan.
We love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big
She
up to her,
a Cowboy fan, too, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to
If you ever want to come on and explain yourself, feel free to hop on, you know what I'm saying?
All right, man. All right, so the next line of circumstances here would be
defense. Baby.
All right, so we got DBs, we got cornerbacks, safeties, linebackers, D-line. Which one you want to touch on, man?
Hey, man, let's start with the D-line, man. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go first?
I go first, man.
All right.
So one thing, last year we had 10 people, and I think so for you guys. This probably is not everybody, you know what I'm saying? We got some people we might pick up, things will move around a little bit, but for today, this is a 53. This is subject to change. But anyway, neither here or there. Man, we have Eric Armstead, Javon Hargrave, Robert Builder Jr., who is our rookie, Kevin Givens, he's an OG vet, been here, Colin Farrell, who was a top 10 pick, but stuff didn't work out right with him in Raiderland. But if you guys follow our team, we picked up players who were high draft picks, who people threw away, brought them to our team, got him with Chris Kaseric, who's probably the best defensive line coach in the National Football League. And he's continuing to cultivate his skills. And so he should be a better player this year than what he has been throughout his career. Also, we have the guy out of USC, Drake Jackson. This is his second year. The guy is 265 pounds, and he can do backward flips. So he's agile, you know what I mean? And he's very flexible. And so he's coming in his second year. He's been looking pretty good at practice, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm excited to see him. We got Khalil Davis, who is his second year as well. He didn't play last year. He was on the practice squad, but he was a really good player. And then we got Javon Kinlaw.
What's going on? What's the story, man? What's my Kinlaw, my cousin story?
Hey, look, check it out. Mr. Kinlaw played decent this year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so far, you know, his big thing was getting low. And people who looked at him in the draft knew he had some knee issues. And so when you got a big old frame like that, man, you 6'6", probably 6'5", 200. I mean, 200. Well, 315, 300, you know what I'm saying, 5 pounds. That's a lot of weight on your knees. And one thing about the National Football League is this: those old linemen are technically like sound. Their skill set, their technique is really, really good. And we got a big guy like him who can't get low and use his strength, but also his leverage as far as when you get low, these big boys out here in the National Football League will throw you out the way. And that's been his issue. He hasn't been hurt this whole offseason, so he's been in the locker room. He's been in the weight room. He's been playing very well, and so I think he's going to have a breakout season, and then he's not required to play 45, 50 snaps. He's probably only going to be required to play 25, 30 snaps, and I think he will be a big reason why our sacks go up this year.
Now, I know he's an interior guy, but he's hovering around the B word. You know what I mean, right?
I hear you.
You know, so if he can't get it together this year, man, would you? Because I know we don't like to say this though, but would you put him in that bust category?
Well, so we did pick up his 5th-year option this year, so this is a proven season for him. You know what I mean? I think unfortunately he's stuck in between being injured and then
bus land, or you know, bus land is like right here. He's still like right.
I'm gonna give him a year, man. This is it. After this year, I would tell you if he was a bust or not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I believe if he stay healthy, play all 17 games, man, he could be a force to be reckoned with. But I will not get mad at somebody who says he didn't live up to the potential which he was drafted with. I think he's number 13 pick overall, man. So y'all got luck. We should have picked up CeeDee Lamb, but y'all been mad we've done that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, big up to Javon Kinlaw, man. I hope he has first and foremost a healthy season, and he can be able to produce what we thought he would when we first drafted him.
So he's not a DeForest Buckner, though, right?
Nah, man.
Okay.
Nah.
I'm just saying if you're going to keep it real with me. That's all, bro. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted to know, man.
All I asked.
You know what I'm saying?
He is not Himothy.
He's not Himothy. All right, so what we doing? Defensive
D-line, what you got over there, man?
Okay,
what
so
y'all got cracking over there?
Y'all do end. Y'all just did D-line, though, right? How many D-linemen y'all went with?
No, we got everybody. I mean, we got our defensive ends put in there as well. So Colin Farrell.
Okay. What Bo said on that list?
Drake Jackson. I'm just telling you how good it is.
On that list, man.
We don't need to. I'm just telling you how good the list is. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's not on the 53 because he's what they call it, did not show. He didn't show up or something like that. I forgot what they call it, but so he's not on that list.
Are you worried about that in that trade rumor and all of that? Are you worried about that?
You know what I'm saying?
If the Niners do it to you again, because back in the 90s, there was a guy that went from the Niners to the Cowboys, and his name was Haley. Now, I like D-Law.
Hold on, bro.
I like D-Law, but I give you D-Law straight up for Bosa right now.
Hey, bro, somebody said the mic is low.
My mic?
In the chat. I don't know. He just Will in chat said mic is low.
Well, I see the numbers and the volume's going up. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey, y'all let us
Volume
know
good.
in the
Now,
chat if
maybe
one of the
maybe just him. If it's more, if two or one, if two or more agree to touch and agree, let me know. You know.
let me know.
Let me know. Now I for dog sure wouldn't trade Parsons for Bosa. Nah. All right.
That
So
sounds like in the tone.
Mike good?
I don't
Yeah.
know
I might
what-
have a little reverb here.
for sure. But anyway, let's continue.
Man,
Ooh, wait a minute.
wait a
Well,
minute.
Mike
So,
is low. I guess
some people
saying, have.
yeah, some people saying it is. Some people say, y'all hear that?
All I
Yeah,
ask.
I hear you good. I hear you
All
real
right.
good.
So I know you hear me good, but you know we
Yeah.
testing 1, 2, 3. Now that hurt my ears, but I do it for the sake of y'all. If this is better, it hurts my ears. Okay, let me just bring this down. And testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, it's good. It's
Pray for
good.
rain, you gotta
We
deal
can
with the
still hear
mud
you
too.
here.
All right, so y'all can hear all of
I hear
that.
you.
Good.
Yeah, you Gucci. I hear you kind of good, my
Man,
guy.
I'm gonna
Better
turn all
now. It
this
said
down,
better
man.
now.
It
Jeremy
hurt.
said better now.
Every time I talk, it hurt my ears, man. I'm gonna be mute law over here. All right. Let's go to my team. I'll go to my team. Okay.
Let's see what y'all got cracking over on the D line. See if y'all
No
boys
doubt.
ready to come see us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So we got Parsons,
Okay.
Law,
Okay.
Sam Williams,
Mm,
Armstrong. All of those guys, like Armstrong had 9 sacks. Sam Williams only had 264 reps, and he had 4 sacks last season. Law had five something sacks, and then of course Parsons had double-digit sacks. I forgot how many. So we got some guys that can get to the quarterback. Fowler, he only had a spoonful of reps last year, and he still gave us about 6 or close to 7 sacks last season. And Odigi Ozua, he had 4 sacks from the interior. That's one area that we needed to improve on. But we got Jonathan Hankins, who's a run stopper, a run grader, a guy that's going to fit down inside. Mozzie, he's our rookie. You know, may he have a better career so far than Ken Law. I'm rooting for him to do more than what Ken Law did for y'all. Unfortunately, I just have to put it in that particular grace right there. You know, it's no verses, but it's just what I'm wishing, you know. And also,
the shade.
yeah, it's a little shade. You know, we just want him to be better than the last guy we had, Carlos Watkins here. You know, we just want him to be better than that. And then we have Gallimore, who's the Canadian monster. He's been, you know, one of those guys that been battling through injuries. Hopefully this offseason we'll work together, but he's a rotational guy. And then we got Chauncey. He's a rotational guy. He's going to be rotated in as the edge as well as the 3-tech. So he's that dude. Fihoko. There's Junior Fihoko, who's the cousin of his name is the tip of my tongue. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that big boy down in there.
Villa
Vea. They second cousin. So if anything, we can go get, you know, some blood from him and put it in his body, and maybe he'll play the same way. So I got Fihoko, and then those are my guys right there. That's going to be the guys that can lead the league in sacks. The record is 74, right, by the Chicago Bears. So that's their angle. That's their goal, to get to 74, 75 sacks.
So are you and the Eagles y'all gonna be out here smashing heads trying to get that number 1 spot again, or y'all go part like the Red Sea and allow the Niners to come in here and allow Nicholas Bosa to get 23 tackles, you know what I'm saying, and set and tie the record, you know what I'm saying, in the National Football League, and show y'all how it's really done. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, before we had audio issues, I'm gonna say this though. Are you worried? Because I don't think I get that out of you, man, with Bosa. Were you worried? Are you worried?
Hey.
Do you have reservations on Belly Bosa?
Listen here, man. I believe if this is the Super Bowl window, You know what I'm saying?
Even Siri,
we
Siri trying to
believe-
step in for you.
Hey, did you hear her, boy?
Yeah,
Listen, hey,
yeah. She said yes. He's worried. You know, I feel her. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get
All I ask.
it.
But nah, for real though, man, I feel that they know this is a Super Bowl window, man. They know that we need the Defensive Player of the Year on the squad. Hopefully they come to terms to go and get this thing taken care of. Am I nervous? Scale to 1 to 10. I'm about a 6 right now. Okay, 6.5, be honest with you. All right.
Okay.
Now holler at me on Friday. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Holler at me on Friday, and things are subject to change. But for right now, 6.5. And I believe Bosa loves football too much to, I mean, good Lord. 6.5. Now, Friday come and we ain't got no deal done, man. And next week is you know what I'm saying? Y'all know that meme when my man be on the airplane and that man be sweating profusely. That's gonna be your boy over here.
Hey, you gonna fall sick if this happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real though. Breaking news: the Cowboys are now signing Bosa to the team. Hey, the Cowboys signed Bosa. You know, I would say here, man. Look, we can go straight to the Super Bowl. We don't even have to play regular season.
Nicholas Bosa, Taylor. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence. Not DeMarcus. What his name is?
D-Law.
Is it D-Law?
Yeah.
Bosa, D-Law. Yeah, I wouldn't want.
Yeah. You wouldn't wish. I wouldn't even wish that on my own enemy, man. I'll say cheat code, man.
For sure.
They'll be literally Jerry Jones buying the Super Bowl.
All I ask.
Yes,
money.
indeed,
He just
man.
boy, all the money for that boy.
Yes, indeed, bro. All right, so, bro, the 49er fan just can't control Alt-Delete. Shout out to you, Cap. Yeah, so they mad about that. They're like, hey, wait a minute, you know. But I would say this, though. Whatever works for you guys, we'll find out. Who y'all got to play week 1?
Man, the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. So we got to be ready. You know, one thing about Mike Tomlin, he got them boys ready to play fundamental football. You got to always respect the Mike Tomlin team. They're not going to lay down. That's one thing about that division, man. They are a hard-nosed, blue-collar division that play very, very good sound football. So we got to be prepared for T.J. Watt, Hayward, and the other individuals that he got. You know
look. They got a baby T.J. Watt over there who I was banging on the table that I wanted.
God.
Nick Herbie
on the right side.
Nick
right side, dude.
Herbie,
whatever. 53. Sheesh. I know, right, bro?
I was like, man, because he played for Nebraska, I believe. Or he played for Nebraska, I believe. And he was, when I looking at the film, they was like, hey, man, you can't really pay attention to all of the pressures and the sacks he was getting in because he was X, Y, and Z. He's undersized. He blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
and
he looks small. That's what
the same thing that they said about Watt, they said about him. And I was like, Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin. He did play for Wisconsin, right? That brother right there, he got hand technique. He got bend, bull rush, speed.
Good hands.
All I ask.
You know what I'm saying?
So, man, he's a real good pickup. And he looks like a Steelers guy, right? You know, so
hey man, look, I'm a little worried. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I know my guys, you know, at 49er at the Empire, they be like, man, don't worry about it. But hey, one thing about me, I respect the individual.
And you know one thing I do know for sure, Twin, when you and I see something that we didn't talk about before, hey, it's there. It's there.
Yeah.
Trust us, Cowboy Nation.
Y'all know.
We
haven't discussed nothing about the goddamn Pittsburgh Steelers until right now, and we both looking like, yeah.
That's why when I saw Pickens, the wide receiver,
Georgia Pickens,
he's him.
Hey, listen here, look, and they got this running back too. The little tight.
I don't know about the running back
too. Yeah. Hey man, look, he got a little speed to him. So man, man, I'm looking forward to week 1, man. We got a really big task. Anyway, I ain't gonna talk about that right now. Let's go get back to.
Let me get back to
the D line.
Yeah. We went over both for ours. Now it's back to the to your turn. You want to talk safety or linebackers?
I mean, these next two positions all me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we
really?
reign supreme.
No, you said
We
two.
reign supreme. Go check
the
the
next
numbers.
one.
These next two positions, God dog. Go check the numbers.
Okay, all right. You
know
want
what
you want to put some black hand on that?
Hey, man,
Nah,
look,
I'm just-
he ain't gonna make you sin, God dog. Listen here. Now, hey, wait a minute, bro. There's 3 positions left. So just so you know, I see where you're trying to go, but I'm gonna tell you how we go get there. You know what I'm saying? So these next 2 positions I'm talking about is linebackers and safeties. You know what I mean? Now, anyone y'all that's Cowboy fans, y'all can go and be honest. Hey, God dog.
All right, well, let's kick it off then. Pop it off then. Talk about which one you want to talk about first. I would give you linebackers just off the tip. You know what I'm saying? But anything else, you ain't jumping off on this. We got look, let me put the camera on me so everybody can see. We got the best secondary in the league, bro. In the league. It ain't even second guessing it. Bro, safety and quarterbacks.
Your safety numbers aren't better than my 2 safeties.
Bullshit. We got
How many interceptions your boys had last year? Tell me how many did Talanoa Hufanga have and Tashawn Gibson have compared to your 2 boys?
My boy Hooker had 3 INTs. My guy Donovan Wilson had 5 sacks. And excuse me, J-Ron Curse down inside. I think he had about 2 or 3 sacks. Come on, boy.
How many people you just named?
About 3.
Hooker and who else?
Hooker,
Curse and who else?
Dono, Curse.
All right, so you got Hooker and Curse, y'all 2 safeties, right?
You got to put in Dono. 3.
So we don't run a 3 safety set, okay? We only got 2 boards back there.
Yeah, y'all run that classic zone 2 cover 2 quarters defense.
But exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you look, I was just saying, look at our numbers between Talanoa Hufanga and Tashawn Gibson. And even last year, we had Jimmy Ward, who was a beast out there. He was clapping all them tight ends up. You can check his numbers, boy. Against all the tight ends, they couldn't catch a cold butt naked, slide down the ice pick in the North Pole, God dog. And he was out there clapping them boys up. He had all them boys out there, brr, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's neither here or there. Listen.
Ooh, y'all got D Winters. Ooh, go over your linebackers. Go over the linebackers.
But anyway, let's go to linebackers. Man, we got the one and only. The Predator himself, my other dreadhead, you know what I'm saying? We got Fred Warner, the best linebacker in the National Football League, the best cover linebacker in the National Football League. Y'all unfortunately had to see what he could do, you know what I'm saying? He's been doing to everybody, so don't feel bad about that.
But my guy, the ball hit CD Lamb right in the hands off that blitz. Fred Warner I don't know how he flipped his hips to get all the way through there. I'm talking about on the play that wasn't the INT that he batted, that the other boy kicked it in. But I'm talking about the blitz, y'all saying Hufanga, whoever on delayed blitz, Dak Prescott dropped back. That ball, all my guy CD Lamb had to do was just corral and hold that one in. Hey, but go ahead.
Dwight Davis, talking about my secondary trash. Go look at the numbers, young fella. Go check it out.
Twin gonna get mad about this secondary talk.
Hey, look,
but go ahead.
Hey, listen here. Travaris Ward is one of the best tackling doggone corners we got out there. He's a wonderful man. Go cover safety as well. Man, go check his numbers out, my guy. Go check before you see him talking about we trash or we garbage. We sure good enough to lock y'all little butt down. God dog it now. How trash was we then?
Ward knew where he started off at though, but keep going.
Nah, man. This is for your boy Dwight Davis here, man. Look, don't be talking about my team. Man. Look, them boys ain't garbage right here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, neither here nor there.
I respect them, but keep going. Talk about yours. Go back
to when we going on linebackers. We'll leave corners later. You know what I'm saying? We'll get to them when we need to get to them. But anyway, we got Dre Greenlaw. You know what I'm saying? We got Lightning and Thunder. You know, your boy Fred Warner the Lightning and my boy Greenlaw Thunder. Boy, he coming through bringing the hammer down. You know, and then also he can go from sideline to sideline with the best of them. You know what I mean? I believe he's a top 10 linebacker in my opinion in the National Football League. You just look what he can do. He can do everything. You know what I mean? He can read. He can react. He can shed out blocks. He can chase down running backs coming out the flats. He can cover a tight end if need be. You know what I mean? He can do everything, and he hit very hard. So that's a wonderful thing that he brings to the table. We lost our guy last year, Al Shazier. You know, he's gone.
Yeah, what team he went off to?
Linebacker too. I believe he went to I want to say Tennessee Titans.
He was sneaky good though. Sneaky.
Yeah, he was sneaky good. But we usually don't run 3 linebacker sets anyway. But anyway, we got this young boy named Jalen Graham, 7th-round draft pick. Hey, y'all watch out for him. Jalen Graham, okay? Remember, you heard it first. The boy's nasty. You know, he's a beast. We also got Oren Burks. He played for I believe the Green Bay Packers, you know,
Burks.
Maybe 2 years ago. He played last year.
D. Winters went to TCU, right? Y'all help me out.
Yeah, he's our guy that we picked up this year in the draft real fast coming off. Man, look, that boy got some burners, you know what I mean? So he's a really good player that we have as well. And I think that's all of our linebackers. Oh, yeah, we got Demetrius Flanagan-Files. He's been here for 4 years, so he's a very savvy vet. He understands the concept. He know how to play the Mike. He know how to play the Sam. Whatever it is that we need him to do, he can be efficient out there. And so I think we got one of the best linebacker core in the National Football League, and we have depth as well. So I'm going to toss it to you, my guy.
Like I said what I said. I would give you linebackers. I will. But we were coming, man. We had a guy by the name of Overshawn. Kind of like how you talking about Jalen Graham.
For sure.
Overshawn would have been that version for us. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. All right, so when we start talking about LBs, we run like a hybrid set. You know, we really only have 2 linebackers out there. Most of the time we play big dime, so we will only have sometimes 1 linebackers out there. So Dan Quinn fell in love with safeties, right, to play that linebacker role. And I'm not mad at it, you know. So first and foremost, we got the Wolf Hunter. Oh! You know, but shout out to Wolf Hunter, man.
We would treat LVE like Rob Stark. Wolf got treated on God Dog and Game of Thrones. God Dog it.
Hey man,
remember the red? Remember the red wedding? God Dog it. We had it.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We'll treat him like Rob Stark. Wolf got treated. Go ahead.
And they did that dog raw. They did that wolf raw. Oh my gosh, man! But he's our leading linebacker. Then we have Damone Clark. I'm talking about, you know, he's sideline guy, hook to flat. Anything that you like what Fred Warner can do, he's gonna be falling.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bow, God dog it.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, another linebacker, bro.
Hey, man, let me just say this. I'm not saying I said anything you like what Fred Warner can do, he will be able to do in the near future. You couldn't even let me get it out.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
See that? See.
Come on,
see how you do me, man. You know, look.
Hey, you could have said it's a whole bunch of linebackers out there. You know what I'm saying? You could have said Raquan Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, well, Roquan Smith is who I really got him kind of like caught too. Okay, all right, is it better? Shoot, God dog, you know what I'm saying?
That's levels, God dog. You jump. You know what I'm saying? You should have a perennial or maybe a Pro Bowler here and there, but you gonna be eating. You gonna be eating those words.
Watch. You gonna be sitting back here saying, "Hey, bro, man, I apologize, man. Hey, Damone Clark, he just seemed like it was 2 of them out there versus the Niners, man. And I get that, you know. Hey, you gonna be like Charleston White over there. You gonna be like, all right. So hear me out. Harper, yes, it's an unproven situation. And it don't seem as if though we have a lot of linebackers, because when you look at this list, you would say, man, Law, y'all razor blade thin. What the hell are y'all doing? You only have like 4 linebackers, man. We got that many just sitting on the bench. But the Cowboys, they utilize J-Rock as a linebacker sometimes, and as well as, for those who can't see it, I'm highlighting it, as well as some packages you have Donald to fill right inside. They got another guy by the name of Marquise Bell. He's the other linebacker. I don't know why his name is not on this list, unless I'm overshooting it. But he's the other guy that should be our linebacker. So it's light body. It's not as big as your team or what have you. But I'm looking at the scheme or how we play this cover 3 scheme. Is going to work for us.
I heard y'all gonna bring back Jalen, boy. Y'all struggling so bad.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Jalen good downhill, but now you got to run, and Joe got to run, stop, and then he can't just run on a curve.
I heard Jimmy G go invite him for a couple. Jared Jones go invite him for a cup of coffee, man.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
He can point.
And some bubble tea.
Shout out to poor. Yeah, somebody said poor Jalen. You know, he's a good guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a real good guy.
You gonna catch these straight bullets though.
You're wrong. For sniping my guy, man. Come on, man. All right, so let's get to the real deal, man.
The nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying?
The nitty gritty.
I'll let you go ahead bloviate about your cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, talk glowingly about your secondary. You know what I mean? Let me hear you. Come on. And the boy who just got that money too just got paid.
We got Stephon Gilmore, who won Defensive Player of the Year from a defensive back spot. I don't have to say much from there. In last year in man-to-man coverage, according to PFF and some other, I think, next-gen stats, they had him at number 1. Press, cover, corner. Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Number 1. Now, you got a bad tape on him on the Justin Jefferson, and that's why I don't really pull that tape up. Only one time I saw it put in the blender. But outside of that, that kid is number 1 out there. And then his partner in crime that's going to be locking down folks was the 4th best zone cover corner in the National Football League last year. And his name is Trayvon Diggs.
Whoa. Now one is zone, one is man. Which one are y'all doing now?
We can play mixed concepts. You know, the Seattle Seahawks did it all the time. Maxwell play off, or Sherm would get up close and play bump, or vice versa. But when they had Brandon Brown and both of those boys play press. But there's some coverages that my guy can play off 7 yards off, and then if you try to throw it on his side, he'll jump route, or we had the safety over the top to allow him to be a little bit more aggressive. So also we have a guy by the name of Duron Bland, who had more INTs than Sauce Gardner.
I mean, Sauce was over there. Come on, man. Sauce was doing something.
But did he have more INTs? Yes or no? Yes or no?
All right. I'll give you that, man. That's what we're going to go by. Look,
no, I'm just messing with you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
We pick the phone
I ain't going to debate. I ain't going to debate like this. I ain't going to debate like Eagles fans. You know what I'm saying? Because Eagles fans be like, hey, by him having more sacks, he's better than Parsons. You know, Hassan Reddick is better than Parsons. I'm not finna do y'all like that. But what I'm saying is that Bland did have 5 INTs, was a rookie, was forced to play down the inside with 2-way goals, and that's not an easy thing to do, by the way. And he's our 3rd or 4th corner, however you want to look at it. And then, of course, I'm not even finna mention Jordan Lewis, because he's not gonna play week 1, I don't believe, but they're gonna put some bubble wrap on him. Maybe he'll be ready week 3, week 4-ish. But when we look at our total list, man, we got a guy by the name of Eric Scott as well, who had his bumps, man. He had growing pains, man, and we will see what he do. He's a 6th-round draft pick. Give him chances and opportunity. Nashawn Wright, he's on the injury list or what have you. He won't be ready until got a high ankle sprain, so he won't be ready to around week 5, week 6, and it could be just perfect time for him. Man. And then we got Noah. Do you know how to say that last name there? I've been.
I mean, I can't even see it on my screen, my
Oh,
guy.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, we got Noah and not Brown, but he's a DB, and he's going to step in tall for us. So, what's your thoughts on that?
Man, so again, I'm not gonna dismiss y'all cornerback room. I think y'all do have a very good, cornerback room. Again, you just said I think last year, what's my guy name? I'm looking over these numbers right now, and okay, I mean, y'all look good. You know what I mean? So I think last year they said Stephon was number 6, Trayvon was number 8.
Stephon was Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was number 6
Right
as it relates to what on which app that you're looking on.
Right now I'm looking at PFF. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so look, hey, respect, you know what I mean? Y'all got 2 good guys right there. Gilmore recorded 81 PFF cover grade and allowed only 82 passer rating from 82 targets. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, both of these guys are going to sit here and be possibly really good lockdown corners. So I'm not going to be disrespectful and not, give these guys their kudos.
Right.
We got a guy, he was only number 11. So, I mean, he was right there with you guys as far as Travaris Ward. So he's not garbage. You know what I'm saying? But I would say that you guys do have the upper hand when it comes to DBs. I mean, hey.
Wait, what happened to all that energy earlier? You talking about the next two categories.
Now, hold on. So are you counting DBs and safeties, or are you separating them?
Let me see how I can go with this. Because all our guys are versatile. You know what I'm saying? From Wanye to Izzy, they both can play DBs. But I feel with what you're saying. So
You know
we can split it. We can split it.
So my thing is, I know my boys, my safeties are my safeties. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act as if those boys are playing what they call it, the other position. So we got Talanoga Hufanga, who was an all-pro last year. We got Deshaun Gibson. Both of these guys were catching interceptions left and right last year. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I believe they really solidified the back half. They played smart ball. Every now and again, they let the ball get over top of them, but that was because Hufanga likes to play off instincts sometimes, and you got to allow a player like that to kind of go out there and get it. You guys, out of all teams, will know a guy like what's my man's name? Diggs. You got to live with some of the decisions he make. He's probably going to be right majority of the time, but every now and again he's going to miss it, and that's okay because the turnover capabilities is very high. So big ups to Talanoga Hufanga. We can blitz him. We can line him up. He can be on the line, and he can drop back into the zone. He can drop back into the deep third. I mean, whatever it is that you need, he's going to go out there and play very good ball.
I like Hufanga, man. And that's why I tell people all the time, stop falling in love with the 40 time. Because what was his 40 time, twin?
4.6.
4.6. And he look like a 4.6 guy out there?
Nah, man. Anticipation. He has the ability to anticipate and read these plays a lot faster than a lot of corners. I mean, a lot of DBs do. And that gives them an extra second or two to go out there and make that play. So, it's not always about being super athletic, as far as that 40 time, but you got to know how you got to run, different angles you have to take. And those angles are just as important as pure speed is. So, and Talanoga Hufanga brings that, you know what I mean? So, I mean, he's a very, very good guy, and he was a 6th round draft pick as well. So he was a diamond in the rough. Deshaun Gibson, again, he was an OG in the game. He was a Pro Bowler early on in his career with the Cleveland Browns. Though he's got a little long in his tooth, he has this right here. And so when you are able to read and react again, understand alignment, understand play formations and route concepts, you are able to play a little bit faster than some of these newer safeties that we may have. With our 1st round draft pick this year, we got Jair Brown out of Penn State, a beautiful, young safety. He puts you in the mind of a more athletic Talanoga Hufanga.
No way.
And I'm so happy to have him there.
Is he like that? Is he really like that?
Man, look at how many he had. I think he was leading NCAA in interceptions for not leading, but he was top 5 in interceptions for 3 years in a row. So he's a ball hawk. He's able to find that ball, able to pick it out the air, man, and turn around and go the other direction. So I'm glad we have another young guy because Deshaun Gibson 32, maybe 33 years old. So he's getting a little older. But when you have a mature individual like Talanoga Hufanga, and you get a young boy like Jair Brown to watch them boys and learn from these individuals, we're looking to have Jair Brown to come in because he was getting interceptions in PTO, not PTO, but
off
training
season,
camp.
training camp.
In mini camp,
What number is he?
Oh God, they they do their jerseys change right now.
Do the swap. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'll find
I don't know his
I'll
number.
make sure
But
I'll spotlight him.
He's a nice guy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep an eye on him, he's a young boy, he's a rookie. And then we have George Odom. He's a special team player. I think he's been on the special team like all pros for at least 3 out of the last 6 years. So he's a really good guy. And that's just our safety room now. So we got 4 guys from the safeties. I'm not mixing up my safeties in my corners because believe me, Talhoga Hufanga ain't guarding got doggone Chase. He ain't guarding no Diggs. Yeah. He ain't guarding no got doggone Sammy CD Lamb. He ain't going out there. So I'm not gonna sit here and act as if he can sit there and play corner and guard those top wide receivers. Nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah, you got a lot of Jair Brown fans in the chat, and shout out to Cal Bundy. He says from Trenton, New Jersey. Shout out to Jair Brown. So we'll see what Brown gonna do, man. And so you got Shavarius Ward, Lenore, and then you have Bobby Womack's son, and Aubrey Thomas and Isaiah Oliver. Break those boys down.
All right, so Shavarius Ward again. He was a sleeper. Once upon a time, he was a Dallas Cowboy. Long time ago. Yeah. He made a team for the Kansas City Chiefs, won Super Bowl there. Last year was his first year as a 49er. He played wonderful. He was one of our big pickups in the offseason last year. I believe he solidified our cornerback room when we had a guy by the name of Emmanuel Mosley. But when E-Man went out, we couldn't play man-to-man coverage as much as we want to because the guy who came in for Deominor Lenore, who's now our second cornerback, he was still a young guy. That was just his second year last year. So he was still learning the nuances of that position. It's one of the hardest positions to play in the National Football League. But Ward is a good guy. I think he's going to be a top 8 cornerback this year. I think he will probably make more of noise because we got Steve Wilkes. Steve Wilkes is a cornerback guru almost. He's able to come in there. He's a great teacher of cornerback position and DB position. So I think his game will go another level. Same thing with Deommodore Lenore. You guys know this about like when they Cooks, Diggs got to go against Cooks and CeeDee Lamb have to go against Diggs and Gilmore, right? So that's iron sharper than iron. Y'all know.
You know what I like
better
about Ward and his grades, and I know his grades. I looked at a few of his tape. They gave this dude a 91.1 on run D. I love that, by a cornerback that's not afraid to come down and field. So that 91, that means that 67 solo tackles, 19, 1 forced fumble, 28 stops.
I think he got 1 missed tackle.
One missed tackle. Yeah, and Hufanga, a whole nother story. When I look up Hufanga,
he played good first half of the year. Second half, got a little shaky. You know what I'm talking about?
Hufanga, man. Hufanga had like 30 missed tackles. He was everywhere.
Hey, look, he did, but thank God for Gibson, though. People don't understand. Gibson went and really played.
16 missed tackles. So that ain't.
Good Lord.
Good Lord.
Lord, he missed a tackle a game.
Tackle a game. He gonna miss some tackles on you though. But yeah. But keep going.
So we got Demo. I believe he will have a really good year. His nickname is the Hyena. You know what I mean? So he's coming in ready to make a name for himself. He's been really, really working at it. You could tell like his body has changed this off season. He's this year's his 3rd year. So he's in the weight room, getting nice and buff, doing what he needs to do to make sure he's able to hold his positions. And I think he's going to be a really good number 2. Sam Womack and Isaiah Oliver are fighting for that nickel position. Isaiah Oliver is the guy that we picked up from Atlanta.
Yeah.
He was a decent guy. Unfortunately, every year his missed tackle percentage has went up a little bit more. And so we don't need that to happen with Huff already missed tackle. So hopefully, but he's a bigger guy. So whenever we play against the bigger wide receivers, I think they will have Isaiah Oliver in. And when we play against the smaller guys, little quick twitch guys, we will have Sam Womack in. And then our backups will be Ambry Thomas. And he will just kind of play the floater when it comes to the cornerback position where you need to play him as a DB or a slot guy.
No doubt. Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. for example, people in the chat were saying, yeah, Bland like to hit too. He had 5 interceptions and 7 missed tackles. 7 missed tackles from Bland. So yeah, Bland is young. He was a rookie. So yeah, he can come down and hit and feel. But I do like Bland physicality on our team too. But outside of that, man, that's everything. Outside of how Moody doing, man? How y'all first round draft pick? How Moody doing?
Hit that boosting.
Is he better than Robbie Gold?
Hey, bro, come
Man,
on
he
now,
hurt.
dog.
That man is strained his hamstring.
Moody hurt.
He hurt. Then Gonzalez got hurt. So the backup to the backup kicker then got hurt, man. So we spent our 3rd round draft pick on Moody, and Moody is in a bad mood, man. And so, unfortunately, man, we might suffer from what you guys suffered from last year at the end of the year. You know,
I mean, Robbie Gold is still out there, man. Shoot, I might, if Aubrey start missing kicks week 1 and week 2, I'm gonna hurry up and get to the phone before you do.
Hey, listen, there's been a couple kickers that got hurt over this last week, and man, I'm gonna hit that lineup, you know what I mean, and say, hey, Robbie, we sorry. Come back home. Come back to the bait, man.
So overall, man, both teams look solid. You guys still still have the unknown with your quarterback.
Who? What you talking about?
You still have the unknown. Have Brock Purdy ever played a team twice?
Yes.
Who?
No. Nah. Nope. Never mind. Nah.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
He hasn't.
He haven't played the same team twice, and y'all rolling the dice. And here's what I know from Sam Darnold. And I'm not trying to paint a black cloud over your team, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to your team until they face us or Bente team.
But
I would rather for Bente. Because they talk too much. At least y'all take a win and keep moving. The Eagles, hey, man, we beat y'all in 2008. They keep bringing.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
come on,
Eagles
man.
fans, boy, they act like, shoot, they act like Charleston White. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I would say this, though. I seen Sam Darnold. I seen him get on a hot spree and then go rock and roll with it. Then all of a sudden, disappears. You know what I'm saying? So right now, knowing your team, I can't count your team out because knowing your team, it'll be ending up being Brandon Allen. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Allen
throws for 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. Brandon Allen taking the 49ers to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God dang. Yeah. That's just what y'all do, man. So somehow y'all figure out a way to make it to the playoffs. But overall, I see, looking at your team, your team is built off of physicality. And if you're going to die by it, if you're going to live by it, you're willing to die by it. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I do like that mindset. Y'all going to load them up with 5 or 6 running backs, 4 or 5 doggone tight ends. And, hey, you may be better than us, but we going to make sure that we more physical than you. And whoever bleed first, they're going to throw in the flag. So I do like that old school bruiser mentality. And I can't wait to week 5, bro.
And again, like I say, bring your lunch pail, bring your hard hat, man. Make sure you got the steel toe boots on. You know what I mean? Make sure you got the harness. Make sure you're hooked up. You know what I mean? Listen, you got to make sure you bring your belt.
Wait a minute, are you hooked up like Miguel? Miguel had hooks all in his back. I was like, what's going on with him?
Hey, listen here, man. You got to look, I'm telling you, I got to get it right because we coming. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, it's such an important thing to be physical, man. And it's a long season. And as you know, we wear down on people, Right. We start off slow, but we like that what is it when in the snow? What's my thing called?
Centrifugal force? Oh.
No, it's like an avalanche,
Inertia?
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, avalanche.
As an avalanche, as you begin to roll along, it begins to pick up more momentum. It begins to grow. The force of it begins to really make some noise. And so I just want people to know that, man, listen here, Brock Purdy just has to do the minimum. He don't gotta do, he don't have to do too much. So your boy Dak Prescott, he got the weight of the world on his back. He got expectations. He got people from Dallas hating on him. You know what I'm saying? He got all this stuff he got to worry about. But far as in San Francisco, we ain't got to worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? So Brock Purdy has the confidence of his coach, our ability to call plays where we get guys wide open. I do believe Kyle Shanahan is.
Wait a minute. So y'all playing against a defensive-minded team week 1. And nobody prepares a team like my guy over there, that coach over there. He's already spitting to get back at anybody. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So that's why that's how Mike Tomlin is. So who y'all play week 2 again?
Bro, we ain't worried about week 2. You know
I'm just saying so I can say this though. You know who y'all play week 2? You must just don't know. You just hooked on.
No, you're right. I really don't know.
You really don't know.
Look, hey,
you gonna play
I'm taking one
we
day.
ain't worried about week 2.
I think it's the same. I mean, I think it's the Lambs, but
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
it's the Lambs. It's the Lambs. I knew who it was. I just didn't want to.
You just didn't want to say it.
But yeah, it's the Lambs.
I don't think Purdy gonna have enough weight to start off 0-2. I think Sam Darnold, because y'all haven't seen him. Have you been zipping the ball, throwing it around in practice? Because I seen one day he had 3 or 4 interceptions. They don't make the news like over here in Cowboys land. So we'll find out, man.
Hey, y'all saw him in preseason though. He led several touchdown drives.
He did.
He was sharp. And I think one game he was 5 for 6. Other game, he's very efficient as well. So long as the football is matriculating down the field, he's not turning the ball over. He's getting the ball to Brandon Ayuk. He's giving the ball to Deebo Samuel. CMC didn't even play, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do second year in this offense.
Yeah.
Also, CMC wasn't there last year.
Yeah.
He was still in Carolina. So having him there the whole entire offseason is a big thing for us because you saw what he did when he just got there. He was killing last year. So, again, y'all go say Tony Pollard better than CMC. Y'all go start that stuff again, but I ain't trying to hear all that nonsense. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? We go find out who the really got. Who's that guy? You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is, man, Tony Pollard get the bulk of the shares this year. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is when that food is out there on the plate. It's time to eat. And Tony Pollard. This is what I'm gonna say here.
All I ask
is both teams be healthy by week 5 so we can really see how this thing goes, man.
For sure.
Twin, it was a pleasure talking to you, man. I gotta get ready for the final word tonight. We doing a double quadruple show all day, marathon show.
I see you out here, man. Well, look, y'all make sure y'all come through your boy page, man, on YouTube, Twin Empire _ man. Y'all come follow your boy. You know what I mean? Come hang out with the homie. Your favorite bearded brother. You know what I'm saying? Come say what up to your boy. Like. Sub to this channel, you know what I'm saying? Share all that share if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys in the chat. Y'all was out here on fire. We really appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Honestly, I'm so excited, man, because football is really, really here. You know what I mean? It's that time of the year where our Sundays are full. You know what I'm saying? We are excited.
Yeah.
We got, throw the kids away, you know what I'm saying? Throw the old lady away, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can sit back. We can, for at least 3 hours a day, man, our minds are going to be totally focused on the game. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
We get to watch these boys go out there and hit. Man, I pray for real, though, man. I don't want nobody having bad injuries, man. Injuries, yeah. Pray for a healthy season for everybody, man. And this is going to be exciting because you guys have a wonderful division. I think y'all got better. My division didn't really get too much better, but I ain't mad at that.
Don't sleep on them Seattles, though, man. Y'all the same.
Yeah, they're looking all right. But look, I'm so excited, man, that football is back. So look, y'all have a good time. Y'all make sure y'all follow my brother when he finna go to the final word. You know what I mean? Tell your boy about Cowboys.
Yeah, tell boss. We hate week. Well, it's not gonna be really hate because we really don't hate y'all. We appreciate y'all. I think that I told him to find another Niner guy. Have you ever heard of Jesse? Jesse?
Yeah, he talked to Jesse Naylor. Me and Jesse did a show together.
Yeah, you and Jesse. So me and Boss is gonna put y'all into a headlock. You and Jesse, you know. You and Jesse rap really good. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Look, I got Jesse's number on the phone, man.
Well, tell Jesse. Jesse, you know, we gonna see what Jesse all about. I don't think I ever talked to him. So tell him, hey, bring his A game, not B, not C. We want A game talk on Niners week leading up to that. We don't want to, you know, if he getting sick or anything, start coughing, tell him do some push-ups, take his Jinko and all of that good stuff, drink plenty of water because we coming.
Hey, listen here, look. Hey, listen, I hear you. Look, you sound like Adam 22 old lady over there, boy. But anyway, listen here.
Well, get ready, man. And for those who are out here saying that, "Law, man, why you don't have 100 million subscribers yet?" Did you hit that like button? Did you share this content? Did you subscribe to this nation? Are you supporting the nation over here? Come on, because this probably be the reason why. Come on, baby.
Come on.
Let's get on
Hit
up
that
out
button.
of here. Yes,
Hit that
indeed.
like
Hit
button,
that
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go.
Give me my theme music.
Oh yeah, last thing too.
Oh,
y'all,
whoa.
Last thing, quick thing, man. I want to thank all y'all for all y'all support, man. I know y'all all follow me. Most of y'all follow my brother, whatnot. Y'all support him. But thank y'all for whoever didn't text me, man, in the chat, whether it was on Twitter or YouTube, for the prayers and for the condolences and so on and so forth, man. Look, I definitely appreciate you guys. We love you. We felt that. It definitely helped us throughout that time of need.
Yeah.
So, hey, I appreciate every last one of y'all, man, for real. I salute y'all. That will never be forgotten. You know what I'm saying? Something supersedes football, and that act of kindness, just reaching out, man, really and truly is a wonderful act to do. And so, thank you guys for the gesture, man. And for that, I love y'all for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed, man. We love y'all, man. Y'all know how it goes, man. You know,
Now turn that back on.
Oh, we got it. It's all love, man.
Baby Moses. I'm gonna lead it down to the promised land, baby. You're right, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. You gonna lead him. You might lead him, but he never seen the promised land.
Hey, Brock.
He never stepped foot, you know.
Hey, Brock, here you go.
Come on.
You go be Jacob.
Come on. Let's go. One love, baby. DC for life. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and
we are
1.
number 1.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Peace. Go kill it, my guy.
Until next time. Salute.